One evening, the Buddha was walking in the courtyard of Jetavana Monastery when suddenly the sky was filled with the frightened cry of a bird. A white dove was being chased by a hawk with nowhere to hide. Seeing the Buddha, the dove, like finding its savior, flew straight into his arms. The Buddha gently held it, softly stroking its feathers. Slowly, the dove calmed down, perched quietly in the Buddha's hands, and stopped trembling. At that moment, Shariputra came over to look at the bird. But as soon as he got close, the dove became tense again and started shaking. Surprised, Shariputra asked the Buddha, "World-honored one, I didn't mean to harm it. Why is it still afraid of me?" The Buddha smiled and said, "Shariputra, you have already let go of the thought of killing, but there is still a trace of anger left in your mind. The dove can feel it, so it is afraid." In real life, it's the same. When someone is irritated or angry, even without saying a word, people around can feel that uneasiness. But when a person's heart is calm and gentle, others naturally feel warmth and peace. This is the power of the mind. The Buddha's teaching of not killing is simple. We ourselves fear pain and death, and so do all living beings. If I don't want to be hurt, why would I hurt others? If I don't want others to be cruel to me, how could I let others suffer because of me? This is the most basic form of compassion. Not killing is not just about refraining from taking life with a weapon. It's about letting go of the thought of killing, so that the heart can return to compassion and softness. The harm of killing appears in two ways. First, in the present moment. When someone harbors thoughts of violence or hostility, whether toward people or animals, that energy makes the heart restless, uneasy, and easily angered. Even if such a person doesn't commit bad deeds, their mind can hardly find peace. A restless heart diminishes the quality of life and shortens the sense of true happiness. Second, in the future. If you harm someone today, when that life meets you again, will it let you go? If you cause suffering to others now, suffering will return to you later. This is karma, precise and unerring. Therefore, for our own peace and for the peace of others, we should not kill. When the mind is filled with hatred and violence, it resonates with negative energy in the universe. Such a mindset vibrates on the same frequency as the worlds of darkness and suffering. Conversely, a compassionate mind resonates with light, peace, and purity. A person who dies with anger and hatred in their mind naturally connects with the energy of hell and is reborn there. One who dies with a mind full of kindness and compassion will be reborn in a good realm, continuing to grow in wisdom and happiness. This is neither punishment nor reward. It is simply the natural result. No one decides where we will go, and no one punishes or rewards us for where we are reborn. Everything comes from the choices made by our own mind. So there is no need to blame anyone. Instead, quietly look within and ask yourself, why did I choose this emotion? The moment you realize that you are so helpless that you can no longer control your own reactions, that very moment is already the beginning of your return, the start of spiritual practice. It is the point where suffering begins to end and peace begins to grow. Only through practice can we gradually learn to master our own mind. And when we can master the mind, we also master our destiny. So, not killing is not a restriction, it is protection. It protects not only the lives of others, but also one's own heart. In Buddhism, not killing ultimately means having no intention to harm. The precept extends beyond humans to all sentient beings who can feel and perceive. When we treat all life with compassion, we are not only protecting others, we are perfecting ourselves.